Believe me, this question is very simple. Watch. It says evaluate 723 plus 425 all squared minus 723 minus 425 all squared divided by 2 multiplied 723 times 425. Watch how we are going to solve it. It's very, very simple. If you look at the numerator, it is somewhat like a special difference of two squares. This whole thing squared minus the same thing, but this time with subtraction, all squared. So we have something in a bracket squared, difference, something in another bracket squared. It is a special kind of the difference of two squares. So we are going to get the general solution to such kind of difference of two squares and apply it here. In other words, if we have something like x plus y squared minus x minus y squared, the result is simply 4xy. This is a special difference of two squares, where you have the sum of two numbers squared minus the difference of the two numbers squared. That will definitely give you 4 times the two numbers. So let's see, before we solve this problem, let's try to derive this solution that gave us 4xy. To prove that when you have the difference of two squares of this nature, the result is always 4xy. So let's evaluate x plus y squared minus x minus y squared. Just as I've mentioned, it is a difference of two squares, where the first term is x plus y and the second term is x minus y. So we are going to pick x plus y as the first term, x plus y as the first term, minus x minus y as the second term. Everything in a bracket, multiply by x plus y, the first term, plus x minus y, the second term. It is difference of two squares, which simply says the first term minus the second term multiplied by the first term plus the second term. This is the difference of two squares. If we open up the bracket here, you are going to have that x plus y minus times x gives you minus x, minus times minus y gives you plus y. Come to this other side, x plus y plus x plus times minus minus y. So that on this bracket you now have x minus x, that becomes 0, and you will be left with y plus y. So on this bracket you will be left with 2y. On the second bracket, y minus y is 0, and you'll be left with x plus x, and that is 2x. 2y times 2x is definitely 4xy. So we have successfully proven that x plus y squared minus x minus y all squared is equal to 4xy. So we are just going to use this to solve the numerator. We are going to compare this with the numerator and solve it. So the question is giving us this. I just rewrote the question here. Looking at the numerator, our x becomes 723 and our y becomes 425. If that is the case, it means the numerator will become 4xy, which is 4 times 723 times 425. 4xy, because this is x and this is y. So it becomes 4 times this divided by the denominator, 2 into 723 times 425. This can now divide this, and we will be left with 4 all over 2. Of course, 4 divided by 2 is definitely 2. So the answer to this question is 2. You can see that it's very, very simple, and I believe you enjoyed it. If you did, then try this simple one here. Evaluate 823 squared minus 423 squared divided by 4 times 823 plus 423. Put your answer in the comment section. Please endeavor to like and share this video to others so that you keep encouraging us to make interesting content. Once again, thank you for watching.